Hello, my amazing viewers. We are here again on Prof. One Tutorials. I would like to say a very big thank you for always joining me here on this channel. Today we are going to look at another subtopic under circle theory. Circle theory. Wherever you find yourself, sit comfortably, pick your books, your pens, calculators, and kindly give me a few moments of your time as we go through this subtopic. Alright. Theorem 1. So let's begin. Alright, in the previous video, we looked at some parts of a circle. And we said that this part is called, yes, I hope you can help me. We call this the center. What about this line here? Good, is a radius. What about this line? Is also a radius. What about the line beneath? This is a chord. What about the line here? Is also a chord, because we've drawn from one part to another part, but it is not passing through the center, for which we are still going to call it a chord. And what about the line here? And yes, this is also a chord. Under Theorem 1, anytime an angle is given to you here, the angle here is divided into two equal parts, and we are going to put it here. So at this point, let's assume that the angle here is 80 degrees. So if the angle here is 80 degrees, we are going to divide the 80 into 2. And we know that 80 degrees over 2, what do you think it will be the answer? So we have 40 degrees. And indeed, the angle here is going to be 40 degrees. So basically, this is Theorem 1. Divide the angle we have at the center into 2 to get an angle at the circumference of the circle. But we all know that every theorem has its own explanation or its own reason. So now we are going to write the reason quickly. The angle, now the moment I say the angle, I am referring to the angle at the center. So the angle and before I move on, let me label the parts of the circle. So we have center O, we have chord PQ, and then we have here to be R. So we have PQR, then we have center O. So the angle subtended by this chord, because this angle has been subtended by the chord here. So subtended by the angle subtended by the chord PQ to the center is twice the angle, this angle, subtended by the same chord PQ, but this time around to the circumference of the circle. So basically, this is Theorem 1. Again, in a case where an angle is also given to you at the circumference, then for you to get the angle at the center, we are going to multiply the 40 by 2. to get the 80 degrees. And this is the reason. Let's look at an example quickly. Example. Okay, so we are supposed to find angle AOB. That's the angle here. AOB. So solution. All right. So we have here to be A, B, C, and then O. Then we have an angle here to be 44 degrees. Now, since we have an angle at the circumference, we want to get the angle here. Then what do you think we are going to do? Okay, so we are rather going to multiply the angle here by 2 to get the angle at the center. So we have angle AOB is equal to 2 times 44 degrees. And when we multiply, we are going to get 88 degrees to be angle AOB. And here we can state the reason. So this is the reason. The angle, and here we are referring to the angle that we just found. The angle subtended by so the angle subtended by the chord AB to the center is twice the angle subtended by the same chord AB, but this time around it has been subtended to the circumference. So by the same chord AB to the circumference of the circle. So we are going to end here and look at Theorem 2 in the next video. But before that, I want to give you a trial question so that in the next video, we'll go through the solution step by step before we start with the Theorem 2. So let's look at the assignment. Assignment. 3 points so 3 points XYZ lie on the circumference of the circle with center O. So the points Z and O are on the same side of the chord XY. So given that OXY is equal to 22 degrees, find the size of angle XZY. So my wonderful viewers, I'd like you to try your hands on this question. In the next video, we are going to look at the solution step by step before we start with the theorem 2. Stay tuned and stay blessed. Bye bye.